Hello there. I thought it would be fun if we tried to do a nice chord melody version of Silent Night. It's very easy. Chord melody is when you combine the chords and the single notes of the melody to make it sound a little bit more full and robust. It's usually a pretty difficult thing to do, but this song is nice and easy, and this is a simple version, a simple way to do it. Um, there's more advanced versions you can find, but we're going to try this. I'm going to walk through it slow and see how we do. So it all starts off on a C chord. Just a regular open C, no bar chords, nothing fancy, just a regular C. Okay, so we're going to play the C and hold it. And then we have to play an A note and a G note. And we're going to do that all on the G string. We're going to leave our fingers on the C chord. And then play the C chord again. So the A note is on the second fret of the G string. So you're going to pick up your second finger, move it to the second fret of the G string, and then lift it up, and then play the open G, and then put your finger back down for the C chord. So one more time, that's C. Okay, so C, A, G, C. Now you can let it hang there, or you can play two more beats of the C chord. And then you're going to do it again. C, A, G, C. So that's two times for the C chord that we just did. So I'm going to do them together now. So I do that two little hits at the end of the C chord. It just fills it out a little bit more. Next, we're going to go to a G chord. All right, we're going to play it once, let it ring, and then we're going to play a D note and a B note, and you're going to do that all on the B string. Your third finger is already on the B string, so you're just going to play that D note that it's playing. So G, D, and then lift up your third finger, B, and then back to the G. Alright, so far what we've got is okay. So on that G, you can actually play the G twice, and then just play the open B. That sounds better. Okay, so G. Okay, so G, let it ring, then play G again, and then the open B note. So we'll play that whole first line again. Okay, and then we're going to move to the next line, which is going to play a C again. And now this part's a little easier. We're going to play that C like we just did. We're going to leave that C there, then we're going to play the C again, and then the G note on the open G string. So that's the start of the second line. The second line is going to start C, C, G. Again, I'm just going to show you two one more time. C, C, G. Now it gets a little bit harder because we're going to play an F chord, and I know F chord's not the most fun. And we're going to play the F chord twice. First one, we let it ring, and the second one comes a little bit quicker. And then we have to play three notes. C, B, A. Alright, C, B, A. So we start off with the F chord, let it ring, and then play the F again, and then the C, B, A. So C is right here on your first finger. You're already playing it in the F chord. C, open B, A is on your second finger on the G string. C, B, A. Okay? So we'll back up to the beginning of that line. Okay? So one more time. C, C, G, F, F, C, B, A. Now here comes the next chord going back to the C. A, G again. C. So it's that same phrase that we did at the beginning. So after the F chord, C, A, G, C. So that's the whole second line. We're going to play the whole second line again. It starts on C. Okay? Yes, I did mess up that C chord, but we're going to do the whole line one more time because I forgot to explain it while I did it. So C, C, open G, F chord again, and now we're going to play single notes, C, B, A. And those are right here on the B string, C, B, A, C, and then we're going to play the A, just like we did at the beginning of the song, the A, G, C. Okay? We're almost through. Don't worry. You're doing great. We're going to go to the third line now. The third line's going to start. We're going to do the F again. So, same thing. Okay, so it's one more time. It's F, F, single notes, C, B, A. So we're on the F chord. You're already playing C with your first finger. Then lift it up, you get the open B, and your second finger is already on A. So if it's possible for you to play it without lifting your fingers up, you know, that's going to be the easiest way if you leave them in the F chord. So you got the F, F, C, B, A, and guess what? We're going back to C. And we're going to do the A, G again. That part repeats itself a few times. And then after that, we're going to go to a G again. This part's a little different. You get two G's. Now we got to play a single F note on the high E string with our first finger, so we're going to have to leave the G chord to do this. So we're going to play the G twice. F on the high E string, first fret, and then we're going to play D, B. And we're going to play D on the B string on the third fret, and then open B. So that's F, D, B. One more time. F, D, B, C. Okay, so here's the third line again, starting on an F chord. F, F, C, B, A, C, A, G, C, G, G, F, D, B, C. C is going to start the fourth line. Alright, so the fourth line is a little bit easier. You have your C, you hold it, and then you just play the open high E string. So that's C, open high E, and then you're going to play the C chord again, and then play the B string, the G string, and the D string, all with your fingers on the C chord already. Okay? So again, the fourth line now, we're starting with a C chord. You're going to hit the high E string. You're going to play the C chord again, and then play the B string, G string, D string. So I'll play that in rhythm. This is heavenly E. Then it hits that high note, P. then the C chord, G chord. And then this part's a little trickier too. We're going to use your second finger to play F on the D string on the 3rd fret. So that's the 3rd fret of the D string. It's an F note. And then open D string. Okay, so that's off of the G chord. So G, F, D, C chord. And that's the whole song. So I'm going to play that 4th line for you, okay? Now that's I should have said it's the whole song. The song's got 3 verses, but that's the whole first verse. So you just repeat it 3 times, and that'll get you through the whole song. I'm going to play it from start to finish, okay? I'm going to hopefully not make any mistakes and possibly remember to shout out the notes as I'm playing them. So here we go. I did it. So that's the whole song. It's very simple. It's a little complicated if you have to play, if you have trouble playing the notes around the chord, if your chord isn't super clean. So you got to make sure you're using the right finger posture to get all those little A, G. And it's easier if you can keep your fingers on the chords, because then you can add more rhythm, you know. So enjoy. We can work on that in your lessons if you want to, or if you find it completely boring and you don't want to do it, we don't have to. But at least it's out there if you want to give it a try. It's a little bit different than just playing the chords or just playing the melody. You can hear the whole song in it when you do it, which is nice. All right, thanks.